Obviously, I'm a big fan of Chairman Leibowitz and Mark Pryor, but Chairman Leibowitz is chairman of the FTC. And the whole deal is children's privacy. And obviously, you know, we could be having this press conference last week or the week before, but having it this week just adds obviously a lot more to it. Because, you know, we passed a COPPA Rule a little over 10 years ago, and it expires next year, or in 2014, and we have to, that was like another era, number 10 pencils, isn't that what they call them? And yellow legal pads. And, you know, they had no idea that what the internet would look like at that time. We didn't when we legislated, and how parents and children would go online in various ways. The original COPPA Rule never anticipated the exponential growth of the mobile marketplace, which advanced smartphones to be so incredibly powerful, really mini computers that allow parents and children to access online anywhere, anytime. The COPPA Rule never anticipated, the present one, the widespread availability and popularity of software, otherwise known as apps. Hello there, Ed. That are installed in these smartphones. And the COPPA Rule never fully appreciated the third-party companies, and neither do I, who make their living off of grinding out through various technological tricks, private information about kids 12 and under, et cetera, and use it commercially for their advantage and to the disadvantage of the general dignity and safety of the nation. The old COPPA Rule never worried about them, you know, using personal information for profit. We've run into that in so many different industries. We've run into that into the insurance industry and all kinds of industries, and we love to give them a very hard time. We're very good at that in the Commerce Committee. The new COPPA Rule captures the new online reality. The new rule puts all online companies on notice, no matter who they are, that they're required to comply with the law. Under the new rule, when a children's website or application allows third parties to collect information from children, those websites and apps will be liable under the new COPPA. Furthermore, those third parties will also be held liable if they know they are collecting information on websites or apps directed towards children. Now, there was some dispute as to whether there could be a lower bar. And I accept the advice of the chairman and others that the FTC really went as far as they could on this one. I think they would have, my guess is John would have liked, Chairman Leibowitz would have liked to have gone farther, but he couldn't. And so there will be groups that will complain about it, and so will I, but we can't do anything more about it right now because the FTC is governed by law also. To me, this is so easy, and it's such a no-brainer. So what to be Republican, so what to be a Democrat, so what to be an independent, so what to be none of the above. It's an absolute priority that should be a universal issue. It is a universal issue. Last week capped that off in a sense, but I've been stewing and sort of been turgid inside on this issue for years and years and years. And the way people, it's in some ways it gets into the do not track issue, which I'm devoted to, but which we can't pass right now. So one of the things that you do when you build up a constituency for something even stronger to happen, but you can't make it happen right now because you can't get the votes for it. But if you can educate people and make them think of things which they have not before, then some of those things become possible. So children's privacy, as far as I'm concerned, is an absolutely top-line issue, priority for me as a chairman of Commerce, and I'm going to do absolutely every single thing that I possibly can to make it strong, then stronger, and then yet stronger. So now I want to introduce Chairman John Leibowitz. He's just really been fantastic to work with. He is fantastic to work with. We were talking about hand notes. We each write each other hand notes because I admire him and he evidently admires me, or else he's just responding to the hand. You know, I don't know what the deal is, but the point is he's really good and he's really smart and he's really tough, and now you're going to have to listen to him.